And welcome to the latest episode of New Londinium, my steampunkish let's play in a heavily modded Minecraft world. And the goal of this series is to build a large steampunk city, but we are nowhere near there at this point. We've been building our temporary headquarters. Temporary is relative. It's going to be temporary for a long time. But in the last episode, we were on the very verge of building the windmill. And now we're going to actually do it. So I fully expect that I will finish the windmill today. And there's the windmill bearing. Now beyond that, I hope to finish our storage system downstairs. And then that opens up a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I mean, there's we still have to finish the house. I mean, it's not finished on the inside. There's all sorts of details there. Build a functioning kitchen once the windmill's up. Building all sorts of tools and everything. But I'm looking, I have 37 experience levels here, and I'm thinking we can go ahead and top off any missing enchantments on my gear. Yeah, this one looks like that's all done. I seem to remember that I did a pretty good job. If there's anything missing, it's very little. No. Well, shoot. So I want these levels to go to waste. I don't expect to die, but it's always possible, I suppose. I could go higher efficiency, but then it gets kind of crazy. Slow it down a little. Okay. Well, I'm as enchanted as I can be at the moment. See how it just started? It didn't ramp up. It just started. That is an indication that that's probably not a mob wearing a backpack, sophisticated backpack. Probably a bug. We'll see if it fades out or if it just goes away. If it just goes away, that's also kind of a confirmation that it's bug. Yep. So, to make a full windmill, I'm going to need 128 sails. Right now I got 64. So I need to create 64 more sails to have my windmill maxed out. And so we're going to need more wool. It looks like we'll need at least 32 wool. But yeah, I've got my flax on this rich farm land, so that's going to grow up quickly. While we're waiting for it to finish, though, I'm going to need more andesite for the andesite alloy. And we discovered that there's quite a bit over here in this cave. So we'll just go over here and grab a bunch. And, uh-oh, something moving over there. What is it? Let's go pop a hole in it. Oh, creeper. Crud. And I hear skeleton. Well, let's... Oh, he sees me. Let's go hide in the bushes. He can't see me. I can't see him, so I I think I have some arrows. I got 4. Oh, here comes a zombie. Seriously. Was it worth it? Yeah. Ooh, the fall probably finished him off. If the sword didn't. That works. I'm not proud. I'll take whatever works. That's not what I want to do. Okay, yeah, over here we created a little cave from carving out andesite. And don't want to make a career of it, so let's go ahead and switch to my excavate pick and get 9 at a time. Well, there might be some stone in there, but otherwise it's 7 times 9. Yeah, 60. So that should be more than enough. And then we'll press on. So this is exciting because if I was to, if we get the windmill done and the storage done, then this is like the episode I would mark as really the beginning of the end of the preparations. Right? At this point, it's kind of like the Death Star in episode 4, which was really episode 1 in my book. But that in 1977 Star Wars, right? The Death Star is not quite finished, but you know, they just need to run some tests. Actually, it's even better. It's from Empire Strikes Back, right? Because it's definitely not finished yet. It's turning out to be, according to the Emperor, a fully armed and operational battle station. So that's kind of our situation. Yeah, let's just harvest this while we're here. So that would be the situation. If I can get those done. Oh, my storage is probably all full. Yep. That's probably my situation today. If I can get those, the windmill and the storage done, then we're essentially functional. We're able to do pretty much all the stuff we need to be able to do. And then it's just a matter of working on functions, working on some decorations, working on a lot of stuff. One of the things we got ahead of us is to continue the evacuation. I'll get those in a second after I plant a few. Continue the evacuation of people, including probable cultists, from the village of Twin Spires, because that's going to come down. And then we have to excavate the central core of New Londinium, and that would start with removing all the dirt at the upper levels, and then we'd start digging the into the stone part. Whole lot to do, a whole lot to do, but I'm excited. I'm actually very excited to get to this point. Like I said, it's been a long time coming, so it's kind of like how you feel when your last couple weeks of the school year, right? You're like, oh man, finally, now I can work on the stuff I wanted to work on all along. Okay. So that should take care of the andesite alloy now. For sails, I need sticks and wool. That wasn't as many as I thought. What happened? Oh, I see. I ran out of sticks, so I need a bunch more sticks. Okay, this should put us in the neighborhood. 52 to 64, so I need 14 more sails. That's 7 more. Complete the recipe 7 more times is what I need, and that means I need 7 blocks of wool. This will knock it down to 6. Actually, I think it knocks it down to 5. I was off on my 7. Okay. Let's see what we can put away here. What we do or do not have designated space. Neither of those. Okay. I know I don't have space for the... I mean, I have space. I haven't created dedicated space for the end stone, nor have I created dedicated space for calcite. And let's go find a place for this stuff. The tea, it's not a fruit or a vegetable. I'll just kind of place it at the end here. Okay, and then let's put away the end stone and the calcite. That goes down here. And I don't expect to use very much of this stuff, so let's put it way over here on the end. Okay. Okay, dokey. Let's get this set up. Now, I'm doing a vertical windmill, and it's really kind of based off of like a vertical turbine. To make that happen, obviously, you have to go vertically. And I still don't have any bamboo for scaffolding. So I need to kind of build a platform that rises up that I can build from. And I don't have any suitable blocks on me. So I got plenty of ladders though, so that's a start. So I'm going to go in and get some dirt or something like that I can then attach the ladders to let me build up. And well, that's coarse dirt, but only 10. I don't want netherrack. I got 11 rich soil. That's not gonna. I can drop this stuff off though. 14 tough. Oh, whoa, gravel sold. So I'll grab a stack of gravel, and I figure platforms that are like 10 or 11. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 space. So the windmill will stick out 3 blocks from the core. I'll do this till it says 6 left. Okay, that's enough. That's got to be an easier way. What did I do with when I did this from the rubble? I actually I think I built it from the top, is what I think. Let's try this on the next one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the platform. Let's do it again. Down until I have 6 left. And let's try and put down 1 ladder. Put down 1 ladder on the top. And then you can just keep placing them and they go all the way down. And now we can slide down the ladder instead of falling down the ladder. Falling is effective. It does get the job done. It's just not the preferred mode, right? Okay, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, space 4. Okay. Let's do this again. 1 down and all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space. Wrong one. I think I'm going to hit the eaves on this one. Not the evening, just going to butt my head on the roof here. Like that. It's not as tall. So what I gotta do my ladder trick, come down, and then close the gap to the roof. We can stand on the roof and do the job. Doing a ladder. And there you go. Okay, so now we have everything we need to build. This first part, we'll need a core. This is what everything will attach to. Okay, go. Could have tried a little harder, I think. Just gravity's very strong today. That's what it was. Okay. Now we need to make fences, and I think the formula for fences is these wood in the middle, and then sticks on the sides. I think that should do it. Let's see. Nope, nope, I made gates. I don't want gates. Well, we need more sticks anyway. Okay, so I screwed up. Screwed up. Just give me a bunch of wood because I might be at this for a while. So I guess we put sticks in the middle, and we'll put these on the sides. Yes, that gives me fences. Not enough fences by far. Okay, let's see how far we get with this. So, 1. It's a little tricky. How do you go up if I'm not... If you press W, I will fall off the ladder. Okay, that's the arm of one side. We got to put a row of blocks to connect the sails to, but that part on that arm is done. Okay. Nice. I need more space. I just need a lot more working room. I have a bucket with no water in it. That's not any good. Gonna need a lot more wood too. I don't need to cut the whole grove down, but just one tree should be enough. If you haven't been watching my raft series, then you probably don't know that it's over. I retired the series. The bottom line was there is building in raft. It's not enough building. I mean, that's really the core of it. And when you're not building, you're just doing tasks to survive, and somewhere in between all that, you need to be moving the game forward, which I'm still not quite sure how exactly that happens. But the point is, all of that stuff could be fun for somebody. Just for me, it's not very fun, right? It's not fun enough to keep going and make a video about it. So the way I discovered this, I mean, I knew I wasn't having as much fun as I was with other stuff, but you know, I've been playing some other games lately that are dedicated builders or have a strong emphasis on building. And then I went to record an episode of Raft, and I was just sitting here at the microphone, and I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So that's why it happened. But with that being said, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I want to make sure it gets the acorn. It does. Okay. So, I just stopped it. So now the question is, what do I replace it with? And I don't know. I have ideas about that. I just don't know yet. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make 5 more wool. 5 more wool means 20 string. 20 string means 20 flax. I'm 2 flax short. But luckily I have, luckily, there's no luck about it. I planned on having the rich farmland, so that will give us the needed flax. Certainly by the end of the episode, probably in the next few minutes. I'll be busy doing other stuff though. Okay. Apparently I've been going through sticks like a crazy man, so here, let's make a munch. And 64, so I'm just 1 recipe away from having the full amount of sails, right? For a windmill and create the function, you need to have 8 sails, or sail-like blocks. But the maximum is 128. And the maximum number of sails will produce the maximum number of power, amount of power. So, number of power? So we need a lot more fence pieces. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Now I go with this vertical design. Okay, that's on me. Should have stopped at the top. Not facing the ladder, it's kind of easy to lose track of when you run out of ladder, but that's okay. Well, yeah, I knew I was at the top of the ladder. I stopped, yet I was apparently just high enough to back away onto the column of gravel. And then gravity did the rest. Anyway, as I was saying, what I'm doing... I almost did it again. So, you know, I mean, we're kind of basing this off Europe, right? And England specifically. But, you know, English and European... windmills historically were kind of horizontal affairs, right? You have a tower or building, then the windmill's on the side of it, and the wind blows and gets it going. You know, the Dutch windmill is a fantastic, perfect example, the traditional example. But But you know, this is steampunk, baby. This is a little more complex and sophisticated than that. Of course, I'm doing it. So sophistication is I guess a relative term, right? Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of people that would raise an eyebrow at me calling myself sophisticated, but this is something different, right? I think in a steampunk world we would do something that is a little less traditional, more avant-garde, which is a fancy French way of saying new and fancy, shiny. Okay, so now what you'll find is for this whole thing to work, you have to have the fence is attached to something, and I can't put sails there because the fences won't attach to them. So what I got to do is I put a column of spruce planks, or in this case dark oak planks, there, and then we'll attach the sails to those. Sails have no problem attaching the dark oak planks, and then we'll glue the whole thing together. Nice. Okay, so now it's the sails. I know I'm missing one sail, but we can press on with the others for now. In fact, let's see. All I need is 2 flat planks. Just 2. That's all I need. And yeah, it looks like I got more than 2. So let's grab 2 and reseat them. And that should do it. If I get to the crafting bench, we should be able to maximize our sailage. I don't know if sailage is the word, but you get the idea. You want to maximize the number of sails, because as you add sails from 8 to 128, or 120, yeah, 128, you increase the output of the windmill. So you can't place these. I mean, you can place the you can place these on a ladder, but you see, the Create mod added this handy dandy arrow interface so that you can extend this beyond what you would normally be able to reach easily, and it's pretty cool. The problem is it doesn't work when you're on a ladder. I need to do as much as I can off the ladder. Now I should be able to go to the top and work my way down. I'm trying to figure out you know, I need to do more than just one column of sails on each side. There's going to be a little more, and I'm trying to figure out the numbers here. So if I go here and do this, okay, 15 left. So we started with 32. Okay, so I've used 22. That's 11 on each side, leaving me 10. 5 for each side. And if I have 11, that gives me 1, 2, 3, and then I can start placing these for 5 in a row, and that should give me nice symmetrical outline. Can't do it from here, so I gotta, let's try knocking this down a little bit. Maybe I can do it that way. Let's see how far I can go. So, and then one more. Won't work. I need to go one more like this. There we go. So that's all 32. That's one vein, one branch of our windmill. I want to be able to come up here again. Where'd all my gravel go? I guess it's just lost. It's lost to the ether. I don't see it down there anywhere. Okay, well, give me some. See how I can go about gluing this. Let's do it this way. What am I doing wrong? Click again to confirm. Yes, you just click and you don't have to hold it down or anything like that. Okay, okie dokie. It's been a while. So there we go. That is the main vertical body. We got to get these cross pieces here. So get this corner and come down. Not like that though. And there you go. That whole surface, that whole sail is done. And I'm wounded. Oh gosh, okay. So 32 more. And we basically just do what we did on the other side. Go as high as I can here. There we go. And then lower this to get the last couple in on the sides. I get lower it one more. Done. And let's do the glue again. This time. Let's see if we can do it without jumping. Better. Much better. Let's see if we can get this done before dark. Okay, next 32. Nice. And then to this side. I need to drop this is what I need to do. And we know it's going to take 3. So that works. Okay. That's 3 out of 4. Let's get this last one. Anyway, I think I got cut off before I was saying that. So the traditional windmill, like you see in the Netherlands, right? That's very traditional, and I was going for something more modern. Obviously not too modern, but and steampunk is about mixing the familiar with the advanced, right? A combination. So I think this looks more modern than like those traditional European models, but I think it also I think it also has a tendency to look kind of not modern, not truly modern. That is the compromise we try to reach with steampunk. Okay. So if I get this corner, like so, I come down to, didn't want to drop, but okay, this corner, to here. Okay, now, tried to jump onto. That hurt. Let's do it from this side. Let me build this all the way back up, because what I need to do is I need to be able to run across the top of this thing to finish the gluing phases that bring it all together. Okay, so now I got each of the veins done, so now we want to just do kind of a crisscross, right? So we pick the top block here, Come all the way down. And take the bottom block here. And there you go. That's half the windmill right there. Bottom here. Top block here. Okay, the windmill is glued together. I did not mean to drop there. Man, I'm having a tough time with gravity today. And this should do it. There we go. A mild breeze, strong breeze. So apparently there's separate achievements for doing just a windmill and a windmill at full strength. So okay, one of the major accomplishments for this episode done. Very nice. Now this is I think it generates something like a neighborhood of, it's either 8,000 or 16,000 stress units, which isn't phenomenal, but it is more than sufficient for anything I'm likely to be using at this point. In fact, it can probably power several somethings. So there we go. Okay, let's pick up the crafting table, and I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, the next thing we're going to want to do is take a nap because I don't want to be out there working and having creepers or whatever sneak up on me. But we want to finish the storage system, and I got a whole bunch of trees out there. So let's go get a whole bunch of trees. Put my gravel back. Put the seeds in the composter. See how much I have left here. So I mean, it's not a lot. We've done more in a single episode, and we should, if we cut down all the trees, that's more than enough wood to finish that. We just want to make sure we use too much wood on making a bunch of extra storage drawers, because that wood is going to come handy for a lot of finishing work in there. I can go about this a lot smarter. I got 41 levels here. So let's go. Let's drop off some of this other stuff. So this can go in here. And this can go in here. Okay, let's go back. So let's grab these diamonds. I don't need 5. Whatever that bug is. It's okay. Let's make an axe and a shovel. So we're going to get out of the Stone Age substantially here. See how much experience I need to spend here. So efficiency, max this out. I guess we can turn this into a weapon too, I guess. I don't know if any of this will mess up the use for cutting down trees, but we'll give it a shot. A Vorpal axe. Okay. Let's go for it. For the shovel, we don't want to make it too efficient because it'll just rip through stuff. I don't want to make it excavating yet. No. So because of the way the enchantment infuser works, I can add or remove enchantments as necessary. So when it's time to do all that soil digging over in the New Londinium site, I'll go ahead and throw excavation on for a while. Let's see how this works. It should work pretty good. And I'd say that's pretty good, all right. So we should breeze through these trees in no time. Breeze through these trees in no time. I had no intention of rhyming, it just worked out that way. I'm just not that smart. Let's see. And we will still have a need of substantial amount of dark oak in the foreseeable future, so we'll keep planting these as we go. I do like this axe. So, I was talking about something a little bit ago and I forgot what it was. I don't remember. This is nice though. This is nice. You know, I told you I retired my raft series, and I'm up in the air as to what to do to replace that series. I have 3 contenders. There's a Let's Play based on Cubic Odyssey, another Let's Play based on Parkitect, which would be a little bit different from what we've done, but it's definitely a building game, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy the theme park builders, so there's that one. And there's Enshrouded, which I've recently started playing. I have some friends in Ireland, and they had recently started a multiplayer game. And this is the thing, is I don't normally have the time or schedule to play multiplayer, right? My schedule is kind of wackadoodle. Well, normally it's wackadoodle, but you know, I'm looking for a job right now, so I have a lot more control over my free time and when I'm free than I did. So I went ahead and got Enshrouded, just because it sounded like fun hanging out with real people, and since they're in Ireland, they're on a different schedule. Their day-night cycle is different than ours, so mine. But it worked out really well. I can actually now, you know, normally when they would be online, I'd be working, but that's not the problem right now. So this worked out well. Now, here's the thing. I knew there was a building element in Enshrouded. That's one of the things that was exciting to me about joining the game. I figured when it comes to a multiplayer game like that, usually I'm not all that big into like the achievements or the quests. I do enjoy running around on raids and stuff, but for the most part, I become the homebody, right? It's like, here, you guys go get stuff and bring it back, but in the meanwhile, I'll build a storage system, I'll build everything, and then, you know, once it's up and running, then I'll do the running, right? The agriculture, I'll get you supplies. It's a zen thing for me, and it turns out that two things, there's two epiphanies that came out of that. One is that Enshrouded is not really what I thought it was, right? It is it's billed as an RPG, and yes, I can see it's got the RPG elements, but from my perspective, Enshrouded is a builder. It is, I mean, you don't have to build to complete the game, but I play it like a builder, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just building, and I still do the quest lines and stuff because that gets me more stuff. That gets me different types of blocks and different types of machines and different types of crafting. So I got to play the quote-unquote RPG to enhance my building, but the RPG element is pretty darn shallow, right? Which I'm okay with. I mean, I told you that I don't play many computer RPG games because they are shallow, but in this case, because I'm really there for the building, the RPG shallowness doesn't bother me. I'm good with that. Anyway, so that is a third potential contender, and the spin on that one is it is a Let's Play of Enshrouded, except that the emphasis is I'm playing as a builder, right? So I'll do the missions, I'll complete the game, but it's all as a part of building my 10 villages or towns, right? So anyway, those are the three contenders. If you have ideas, let me hear them. If you have feedback on those three front runners, let me hear it. I'd be very interested to see what you think. Anyway. Very cool. And I'm excited about that, right? Because like I said, I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't have any fun with Raft. It's just that I wasn't having a lot. And the game is, I mean, the channel's called Worldbuilder. Really, that's where I'm happiest. If there's stuff besides that, that's no problem. It just can't overshadow the building, or at least not by much. So, okay, this should be. Oh, I missed one. Okay, let's pick up all the pieces, plant one more tree, and then make like a tree and leaf, right? Biff Tanning. Okay, so that should let me pick up another acorn. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's put stuff away, clear out my inventory a bit, because I'm going to need room to hold this bark. I'm pretty sure I don't have a place for that head yet. Okay. No, I don't have a place for the head, and it apparently shows the back of the head, which I guess is still distinctive enough. Just put the head over there, I guess. We'll put like crafting bits and trophy bits over there. Okay, now we got to take a whole lot of bark off. This axe was more than up to the duty. For now, we need. I've been using the bone meal, so I think we'll just throw all of this bark into the composter. Should give me a lot of bone meal. That will be good. And you know, we have like 300 plus logs, 400 plus I think it's on, to take the bark off of. And that sounds like a lot. Yes, it is a lot, because we definitely won't need that many for chests or drawers. But we will need them for rafters, right? If there are, I decided to use stripped logs for the rafters, and you know, if we were to do anything based on planks, well, each log gets you 4 planks, and we could do a whole lot more rafters that way. But I decided to use the stripped log, so it means 1 stripped log, 1 block of rafter, and so we need a lot of that stuff. Also, we are gonna need. I don't think I'll have enough to get that far today, but we'll need a bunch of wood for the ceiling, right? So if you've been paying close attention, especially in the upper level of... I need to drop off some of this. Especially in the upper level of the basement, right? What we see is flooring. I mean, you see the bottom of the floor. So it could be dirt, it could be pavement, it could be whatever. And we want to add ceiling blocks to hide that, and also make the interior space look better. Plus, I'm not going to use full blocks for the ceiling. I'll use slabs and panels, and so that will help give it a nice 3-dimensional texture. Now, we've gone through this enough times. This is kind of standard operating procedure here. Let's see how far 32 chests gets us. It'll probably get us about halfway, I'm guessing. Oops. Well, let's take a look here. That is about halfway. So, okay, I think we'll do that again. So, swish. Swish. Okay, 32. Let's see how close this gets us. I don't think there'll be leftovers. I think it'll be close, though. Oops. Close. 7 I can do. That's easy. So we just need 7 chests. And then we put them in the middle. Do the swoosh. There we go. I'm happy. The storage is done. So now, let's go ahead and take the bark off the remaining logs, and then throw them up on the rafters. And looking at the time, I think that'll do it. So that's what we'll do for the rest of this episode. Man, it has been a long journey. So, next time, I definitely want to now get everything organized. We have plenty of storage space, so we should be able to put everything away where it goes. I will keep the metals and minerals in a chest for now, but we will want to build compacting drawers for those at some point in the future, maybe next episode. After we get this floor cleared up, we'll want to look at finishing the interior spaces. So we want to finish the basement ceilings. That's the only thing missing down there. And then we want to add machines in the workshop. We want to finish the interior spaces up here, get all this equipment out of here. and into the workshop. And then we want to build a proper kitchen. So, and a proper kitchen's not just a kitchen that looks good. I do want that. I want it to look like a kitchen and look great. But I want it to be able to, cook on it, because we're going to need to start making use of all the agricultural products we have. And so you can see there's no rafters here. So there's nothing fancy here. We just want to connect the walls to each of the pillars. And there you go. And there's nothing magical about this. But you can see you can see like there's the bottom of the fireplace. Well, we don't want that to be sticking out like that. So these 3x3 sections that we're sectioning off, that's where we have space for ceiling stuff. And there's also we need to add lighting, right? We need to add permanent lighting. The torches on the floor are temporary, obviously, hopefully, and so we want to get out of that biz. Probably use lanterns. I don't know. Think about that. I could put lanterns on the pillars, or I could hang them from the roof. Definitely won't do torches. That just won't do, especially for a steampunk world. And more importantly, as Fire Marshal Bill would point out, let me tell you something. Torches, a bunch of torches in a building that is 99% wood, that's just a recipe for disaster. I'm just saying. In the game, it won't matter, but part of what we're doing here is not just what the game will allow me to do or not do. This isn't a min-max activity. This is an immersive activity. So even if I can put torches on anything, I won't, because we're being immersive. Kinda. Oh gosh. It's looking pretty good. These logs got me further along than I thought they would. I didn't think they would last this far. I mean, I could sit down and do the numbers and figure it out, but why? Just go do it. Oops. Like the line from Spaceballs. It's like, you're always preparing. Stop preparing. Just go already. Okay. We're going already. And there we go. There we go. It's not there yet, but we're almost there. Almost there. Very nice. So let's go take one last look at this marvel of modern technology. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining me on this little adventure today. I want to thank you for joining me on these adventures all the time. And I hope you come back. I think things are going to start accelerating even more here. And it's going to be exciting. We're finally getting to the stuff that I thought would be more interesting in the first place. So thank you. So until next time, I hope this finds you and yours in good health, good spirits, and perhaps a touch of good fortune. Cheers.